This sode would not be possible without the support of our listeners, patrons, and sponsors. If you'd like to learn more about supporting the 3-Bit Gamer Show, check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/3BG. And a huge thanks goes out to our boss-level patrons, Christopher and Patrick.
Warning. Warning. This is a food episode. This episode will make you hungry. This episode might lead you to dropping whatever it is you're doing to fill up on junk food. You have been warned. We're here with the 3-Bit Gamer Show. I'm JD.
This is Peterson.
This is Trent.
And you've got some editing to do, Peterson.
It's fine. It's fine.
You'll figure it out.
Master editor over here.
Teasing, kudos, I'm yours.
All right, kudos is our positivity segment when we like to give something we love a nice shout out to start our episode out on a great note.
On a positive note.
Positive note.
Got to keep it light, keep it fun. I have a kudos this week, and this kudos goes to none other than our fearless host, JD.
Aww.
I think this is the first time I'm giving JD kudos. He gives himself kudos a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't need you.
guy.
I don't need you to give me kudos.
He's
I
like,
got
maybe
to
you
cover
should just
some.
If it's been a while, don't worry, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'll get the kudos I feel like I deserve.
But you earned some. You legitimately earned some this week because JD had talked about a lettuce wrap burger that he had eaten. And I was
Crazy.
like, oh man, like I've never had one. I've heard it's pretty good. It does sound good. And so I went to, what was it? Habit Burger.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Habit Burger, which is a burger place that I actually really, really like them. They're one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I went to Habit Burger and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try the lettuce wrap. I'm going to get the double burger because you got to have enough meat and cheese in there.
Yeah.
Double cheeseburger, sauteed onions and kind of all the fixings. And I was like, I want to get it lettuce wrapped. And it came out and I was like, I picked it up and I knew this was going to be great. This burger, the lettuce was cold and crisp. And I bit into it. And at first it was like that cold sensation. And then you just bite
Hit that
into
meat.
that hot meat and melty cheese. And I'm not kidding.
Dude.
I thought about it for like 2 days after that. And I was like, this is so, it was
I'm
so
telling
good.
you.
I want that.
Have you had a lettuce wrap burger?
I have
Not
had
a habit.
habits.
I've
I have
had a
habits.
lettuce wrap almost everywhere else, but not habit.
It was so good. It was honestly perfect. The lettuce was so
Was
cold
the
and
lettuce
just
like
chilled.
completely
and it was
wrapped?
completely wrapped around it. Yeah, it was wrapped.
Yeah.
Because that's
so-
my biggest complaint is when they just like sandwich it in between two pieces
In
of
between,
lettuce
like-
and call it a burger.
Yeah.
My biggest complaint is when it's too thin. I got one at Tony Burgers, and it was one slice of lettuce on one side.
Oh, that's
and
not
I was
enough.
But yeah, it
And
was
the
basically
grease is just like leaking
yeah, it was
out
so
onto
it
your
was
hand.
see through,
Oh.
and I was like, at that
The
point,
lettuce is hot
I'm just
by the end.
I'm just eating hot meat. So not everyone gets them right, but God, when they do,
It
it's
is.
the summeriest snack. It's such a good summer snack when it's
I'm not
100
kidding.
degrees outside.
You won't miss the bun.
No.
You will not miss the bun.
Everyone out there is thinking, why? I've never done it, but like, why would I do that? It's so weird. I'm
Oh.
not gluten free. You got to give it a try. In-N-Out, Habit, and Five Guys, we can comfortably say are great. Trent, you've done Carl's. I haven't done Carl's
Carl's
Jr.'s.
is hit or miss.
Hit and miss on
It
Carl's.
just depends on who makes
That
it.
doesn't surprise me
But
at all.
That's kind of the whole restaurant.
In-N-Out's my favorite so far. A lettuce wrap double.
They do it
double.
right.
Oh,
yeah. That's what you got to. I feel like you need a double patty if
Yeah,
you're going to do
100%.
it because you need enough meat.
You need a
in
double
there to
patty
make
or you
it-
need a really thick burger. So like the $6 stuff at Carl's
Yeah.
is all right.
Yeah, yeah,
But-
yeah. But yeah, kudos to JD because
Thank you.
I honestly loved it. I thought it was so good.
Dude, get out there and try them. Because I won't get them in the winter. There's no way I'm getting these things in the winter. I want a warm,
You need-
pillowy bun to warm up my belly in the winter. But in the summer,
Pillowy
It was
bun.
great. It really was great.
hell yeah. And if you guys have other recs, because those are the only 3 or 4 restaurants, we'd love to hear them. Trent, do you have any others that like you think we should check out?
Lettuce wraps?
Yeah.
What about like a burger restaurant? Like I know you don't love Red Robin, but like
Fun fact, Iceberg, does not do a lettuce wrap. They will serve you a burger on top of a bed of shredded lettuce.
Shut
They don't have leaf lettuce. They
don't
only do
really
shredded
have it at all?
Yeah, so they'll give you like the little cup that they put fries in. They'll fill it with shredded lettuce and then plop a burger on top.
Dude.
Jenna got that once when she was gluten free. It was bleak.
That does sound bleak.
Yeah, I haven't tried anywhere else really.
Yeah, so if you guys have any, we would love to hear them. That would be awesome. We want to take a second out to talk about Podcoin, our favorite podcast app. Podcoin is this cool little app that allows you to discover new podcasts a lot easier than other podcasts that just show you the same top 30s over and over and over and over again. There's like 10 NPR podcasts, Joe Rogan, and Serial.
And the 3-Bit Gamer Show.
And 3-Bit Gamer Show.
We're there.
But Podcoin actually
Top
allows
10.
you
You
to
guys made it.
find other podcasts. And what's really cool is it pays you in Podcoin, which is their currency, which you can trade in for Amazon gift cards. It pays you that while just for listening. So if you're already listening to podcasts and you're not getting paid for it, why not get paid for it and use Podcoin? And if you sign up using our code 3bitgamershow.com, or sorry, our
Gamer.
code is GAMER. Thanks, Trent.
I got you.
Thanks.
You
JD's
get
done the commercial
300
20 times.
So I'm burned out. You get 300 free Podcoins, which is really dope, and it helps out our show. So check it out. That's Podcoin. It's on iOS and Android.
Live from the 3-Bit Gamer Show. The news.
That's the one I like better.
We don't have news. We don't have news, but I just wanted to play this clip.
This is
because-
like when we would play it.
yeah,
in this,
but
in
it's not nudes. News. It's
nudes.
foods.
Nudes.
Foods.
No.
Foods.
I don't know. We don't have a name for our food segment, so I'm just playing another clip from
Just
a
using
completely
food.
unrelated segment because usually Trent
The
here,
foods.
Trent has a cookie store who is also a sponsor of the 3-Bit Gamer Show, Crave Cookies, and they sponsor our news segment, but we have no news this week.
Foos.
So it's foods.
Live from the 3-Bit Gamer Show.
The food.
The food.
The Food-Bit Gamer Show.
I'm doing that. I'm going to record the exact same
The
clip
food.
and just do the same thing and just say, the food. And you'll
food.
never know if we're doing the news or we're doing our new food segment.
The food.
But this is our new food segment that we had Lynn actually help us found and introduce. And it's brought to you this week by Crave Cookies. Crave Cookies is in Midvale.
Midvale Sandy border.
It's it's on the border. It's a border town
I
shop.
found this out today, actually. We split the border right down the middle of our
Oh,
store.
nice.
Wow. So if you're from Sandy or Midvale or anywhere in Utah, you have to go try Trent's Cookies. Trent, tell us what's on your menu. Just average day when I go in. What cookies am I going to see?
Average day, you're going to see 2 chocolate chips. So we have a semi-sweet and a milk chocolate now.
Both kinds of people.
Ooh,
Both kinds
wait,
of
wait.
people.
What kind of people
in
are
the
you
world.
guys?
Bittersweet, but I'll go semi.
I'm a
Really?
I'm a semi.
Oh, I am
now.
milk chocolate 100%.
All
like
right.
if
No one's
if I'm
perfect.
making cookies, I'm like, and all we have is semi-sweet. I'm like, well, I guess I got to go to the store and go buy
That's
some milk chocolate.
wild.
ones.
See, milk chocolate's too rich for me. I can get through maybe half a cookie, but like semi-sweet with a little bit of sea salt on it.
Yeah, buddy. So we've got 2 chocolate chimps.
Then we've
Chocolate
got
chimps.
chocolate chimps,
Chocolate
2 chocolate
chimps.
chimps.
That's your team name.
Yeah, the chocolate chimps.
Then we
chocolate
have our
chimps.
signature sugar cookie, which is the coconut crave. So it's a coconut lime sugar cookie. And then
That one is so good. I love it so
Monday,
much.
Effing good.
Our next cookie is going to be a stuffed Nutella peanut butter cookie. So it's a peanut butter cookie stuffed with Nutella on the inside,
gosh.
topped with a little bit of Butterfinger bits on top.
Oh my god!
Because you need a little extra.
You got to have something to top it with.
Butterfinger bits.
Just crushed up Butterfinger.
Yeah.
Oh my
this
God.
is it's a
One
local cookie shop.
4,500
and they
calories.
have awesome
4,600.
drinks and pretzels.
And pretzels.
Yeah.
So check out Crave Cookies. It will make you so happy. And sometimes
It's
it takes
awesome.
me like 2 days to eat a cookie because they're so good. They're just a lot.
They're rich and they're big and they're good.
And they're big.
So our food segment this week, which we don't have a name for, I guess
food.
we're calling it the food.
I like the
The
food.
food on the food this week. Our question is, what is your pineapple on pizza game?
The 3-Bite Gamer Show. Just add an E.
3 bites.
The 3-Bite.
Why don't we just call it 3 bites?
There you go.
3-bite gamer show. 3 bites. The food.
The food.
I like all of these.
I
Just say all 3.
Okay, that
The 3-Bit Gamer,
the 3-Bite Gamer, the
show.
food,
The
brought
bite.
to you by
The food.
the food.
Three
Just gonna
foods.
say them all.
So the thing about pineapple on pizza is that it is apparently this controversial issue, and there's no middle ground. And if you
Get-
take a middle ground,
How could there be middle ground?
But it's really not controversial. It's good.
Whoa. Am I outnumbered again?
You are.
Do we have like an
You are.
impromptu
Be
Be
view?
honest. Be honest. Have you had a spicy Hawaiian?
have you had Hawaiian with bacon instead of ham?
Okay, guys, it's not the meat that's the issue.
Do you
it's
like
the
pineapple when it's not on pizza? Then your vote doesn't count.
Like
So-
a little
shit.
bit.
You don't even like pineapple by
No, no, no,
itself?
no, no.
That no, Trent's right.
stop.
You're out.
I didn't say
Out.
no.
Oh, you hate pineapple?
You said, well, see.
And then you said you'd never had pineapple before in your
No.
life. Which I feel like is weird and gross.
Yeah, it's just like apples.
wait, be
right?
honest.
I don't
Have
like.
you ever had pizza? Ever? Have you ever
no,
had a pizza?
I've had a pizza pocket.
I've heard
one time.
of
Pizza
pizza.
pocket.
I've had
a
the
bagel bite.
pepperoni. That's
I've eaten an
basically what it
apple.
is.
That's pineapple pizza.
This
I
is what
pretty
I'm
much
talking
know.
about because
No.
everyone has a
No.
strong opinion.
Guys, it's gross. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. It doesn't. It does not belong.
It's the perfect topping.
What?
It's the perfect topping because as a fruit, it's like it's got that fibrous texture, so it holds together.
I don't want
It's more-
fibrous on
it's
my
more-
pizza.
You get meat on your pizza.
It's the only fruit that consistently goes with meat.
Yeah. It's like
Oh,
talk to the.
well,
why
let
don't you
me
talk
say
to
this.
the
I
island
don't
of
like-
Hawaii
I
about
don't
your hatred
like-
of pineapple?
Island of Hawaii doesn't like it on pizza either. They're like, we didn't start this.
Are you telling me
Hawaiian pizza was not made in Hawaii.
that Hawaiian people?
I'll
don't
concede.
like-
I have no idea.
No,
it's from Canada. I think it's from Ontario.
Well, Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
It's like pineapple's from Hawaii.
It's
Let's
like-
call it a Hawaiian
yeah.
pizza.
If it was a Hawaiian pizza, like let's be real, it would have spam on
We'll
it.
just start calling it the
It's-
Canadian.
I would eat a Spam pizza probably.
You keep just invalidating your opinion here. It's
I'd eat
blowing my
shit,
mind.
probably.
I don't know. Probably. Have you
if it
ever?
was in front of me.
Have you ever
Have
done
you
it?
ever-
I
No,
can't say.
Let me answer one of Trent's questions. First of all, you said it's the only meat that can.
Already answered it.
No. It's the only fruit that goes with meat. I don't like fruit and meat together.
Oh, do you not
in
like tomato
general.
sauce on
But
your
you
pizza
already
then?
said
Okay.
you've never tried
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
pineapple.
Whoa. I've eaten
So-
pineapple.
No.
Have you ever had
So much,
banana
so
on a
many
pizza?
times.
Banana pizza's dope. I have no idea.
You would.
If it
Strawberry
was like a
banana
dessert
No,
pizza
I've
with some Nutella on it, maybe.
Lots of pineapple, you guys. Lots of pineapple. I don't like it on burgers. I don't like it on pizza. I don't like fruit and meat together.
You're a fruitist.
Yeah, I eat. I
Ooh.
like. I'm a purist when it comes to fruit. I like fruit plain by itself. I like it in desserts. I like it, but don't give me savory fruit. I don't want that.
Okay, so obviously this is a hot button
Okay.
issue, and that's why I think this segment's so funny. Is because like, what is that game for you that either like people you know will be like, oh yeah, I love that game, but there's like such a strong reaction either one way or the other. What is your pineapple on pizza game?
Me, Souls-like games, Dark Souls. Because
Are
listen,
we naming a genre or like a specific
you
game?
can do whatever you want. I've got a specific. What's that genre? It is that punishment. It is that difficulty.
You
the
like
game,
that?
No.
That's
This
what
is
you-
why it's
yeah.
pineapple pizza for me, because I know people like it and I do not understand it at all. The whole point, the whole like draw of the Souls games is like the punishment and the frustration and the difficulty and like memorizing it. So satisfying, right? For me, games are supposed to be fun. Frustration and fun don't go together. Frustration and fun go together like pineapple and marinara. They don't go together at all.
You're right, because I totally disagree with this.
Yeah, sometimes
The
like,
Souls games do
I
not
feel
sound
like
good to
without
me at all.
punishment, there's not a reward. You don't conquer anything.
It's fun. The fun is the reward. The
I think you
playing
play a
is
lot
the
of
reward.
punishing games. You just don't know it. And
Like what?
I don't know, when you play Rocket League and you have to play every single car and every single...
Yeah, I don't have to sit there and try to memorize and be like, oh, okay, well, I got to do this. I'm not memorizing a pattern that I have to do 45,000 times.
That's just more grindy than punishing, I guess.
Yeah, punishing
Yeah, no, I think
and
you're
fun
wrong on
does
this
not
one.
go together.
I think you're wrong as well.
Well, I'm not, so I know it doesn't matter what you guys think. There's facts, and then there's your thoughts.
My alternative facts. Trent, what about you?
I mean, this is probably pretty predictable. but I like pineapple on pizza.
Gross.
I like a dying genre. I like MMOs.
MMOs.
For the opposite reason of what you just said. I like the challenge of having to do something over and over and over until you figure it out, and then you know it better than everyone else. And then you feel this sense of accomplishment because you did something that everyone else is still trying to figure out.
Like just put weird garbage on your pizza. And
Dude, here's the thing. You take bacon and you take jalapenos. So you got like spicy, salty, savory, and then you've got sweet. It is like a completely well-balanced, perfect bite there.
I am pepperoni. And
That's I can get there.
Pineapple.
I think the bacon, I just got to go with bacon. But I will agree that I just don't think ham is the number one choice on that.
Yeah, it's a good thing Spencer's not here.
Yeah, right. Get punched in the fucking face.
what?
I picked a specific game, and this is a game that
Fallout 3.
Sonic Adventure for the Sega Dreamcast.
Okay, how is this like pineapple pizza?
Is that like a controversial game?
I don't think it's controversial. I think it causes people, when I say I love this game and I will play this game over and over again, people react like Peterson reacts to pineapple on pizza, where they're like, what? Why? It's so gross. People complain the characters and the storylines are like a mockery. Like, remember they had a Big the Cat, which is like...
Dude, that game was amazing.
See, you like pineapple on pizza.
When the Dreamcast first came out and you got Sonic Adventure... Oh.
You like it, dude. Trent, you get it, so like you
Yeah.
love it, and it would blow your mind if someone was like, that game sucked. But you go online and you read some of the original reviews and some of the reviews for the one that came out on 360. People hated the camera. People hated the voice acting. People hated the fact that there was a fishing cat and it was like a fishing sim was like a sixth of the
It's
game.
got something for everybody.
That's what I say. That's what I'm saying. That's the exact same thing about pineapple on pizza. It's got something for everybody. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of spicy, salty, savory. Something for everybody. But some people, when they hear that I love Sonic Adventure, and Sonic Adventure is absolutely a top 10 game for me, are like, what the hell is wrong with you? And it scratches my itch. It's my flavor. It's my pineapple pizza. So,
Quick fact, pineapple pizza was created by a Greek-Canadian guy.
yeah.
People in Hawaii are probably offended by this. I know I'm offended for Hawaiians by Hawaiian pizza.
Probably.
Are Chinese people offended by Chinese food?
They
From
eat
what I
Chinese
understand.
food.
No, like American Chinese food.
Oh, maybe probably
They
a
eat
little
Chinese-
bit.
What do you think they eat? Well, to them, it's
They
just
just
food.
call it food.
Yeah, they just call it food over there. Guys, do you want to take out a second to talk about our 3-Bit Gamer Show store? We have a store now at 3bitgamershow.com/store where you can buy some 3-bit swag. We got
Some merch.
stickers. We've got t-shirts. We've got the ugliest socks you could ever buy. It's really cool. If you see the store like items, we made a lot of really cool designs. Peterson and I did, and we put them up there. And you can choose like billion different T-shirt colors and sizes and stuff. So it's not just like what you see is what you get. Like there's definitely you can kind of custom your own 3-bit gear. And if you end up buying stuff, we would love you to send us some pictures. But, you guys, we have requested, we've had a few people ask if we have merch or if we have a store, so we set one up. And if you guys want to buy it, that's great. If not, that's great too. So
You don't have to buy it.
You don't have to buy anything.
But you can't listen anymore.
yeah, you have to turn us
should.
off. How dare you?
First of
How
all, who do you think you are?
Dare you do this to us? 3bitgamershow.com/store, or you're dead to us. I can't believe you monsters. All right, so we're moving on to our next segment. This is this actually came as a suggestion to our listener survey, which, by the way, if you guys feel free, it's like a 1-minute survey. You go to 3bitgamershow.com/survey. Just go spend like 5 minutes on our website.
Just go hang
you know
out,
what?
click around.
There's some stuff to click around on there. Go check out our Dice of Destiny picks. Like, our website is pretty good home base if you like us.
JD and Jenna have done a great job on the website.
Yeah. So check us out. We have a survey, a listener survey, and we've had a lot of great stuff come from that. We had one person suggest that we do a top 10, and then another person suggested we do a would you rather other segment. We're doing both this week.
We're gonna try them both.
Thanks for planning our show.
Why not?
Suckers.
Yeah, we love it when you guys give us our ideas.
Honestly, we got to do another listener
this was
question.
our idea.
This is our idea. We totally invented
top 10.
So we are going to
What's
call
a top
this.
10?
I don't know.
Oh, I'll tell you. No, it's a thing I came up with. You're gonna love it.
Okay,
So
I'm ready.
we call this T5B5.
Yeah, so I thought, I got to put the 3-bit spin on this. I'm going to do a top 5 and a bottom 5.
The 3-bit spin is something negative.
Yes.
Come on.
Top 10
That's
is...
why we started with kudos.
Yeah, guys.
everything
we
from there on out.
already got our positive karma out of the way.
Now we can just be dicks.
Super negative.
Here we go.
Well, I can't do a top 10. Okay, so do you want me to start with top or bottom?
I think you should alternate.
Or do you want to alternate?
I think you should start with your bottom 5 and your top.
I'll start with my best one in each one. It'll just get worse every time. So my number one
I want to do
thing...
a YouTube channel. It's a top 10.
If you
but
go
it starts
in order,
with the
then
first
it's just
one.
a top 10. You only like 10 games.
Yeah.
Play 10 games.
Yes.
Pineapple pizza. Continue.
You talking about pineapple pizza?
Here we go. So number 5. This is like the number 5 top thing.
Wait, rewind, because I just have to clarify. Is this like
No.
your 5th favorite or your first favorite? Is 5
This-
best or is 5 worst?
5 is the worst.
Okay.
Number 1.
Your
it
worst
starts
and
with-
then your least best is what you're doing. No, don't do your worst. Do your least worst.
Do your least best.
And then your least
You
best.
guys are breaking my brain.
I don't understand what's happening.
Peterson's
Is
got a
anybody
top 10.
listening to me?
Peterson's got a top 10 and he starts with the best thing so everyone
there
turns
worse
it off
socks?
after the first one.
This is the best thing. Everything else after this is not as good.
My top 10
Here we
Avengers
go.
movies. Number 1,
Endgame,
Avengers
okay.
Endgame.
By
Everyone
the time
just
you get
turns
to
off
10,
the
you're like,
video.
I only kind of liked this
Why do
You
I
know
one.
what the
wanna
best
I
was?
just needed a number 10.
Okay, so you have a ranking of the 5 things you hate the worst.
The 5 best things about this and the 5 worst things about this.
And you're going to start with the least best and the least worst.
Yes, so number 5 is the least best. And I'm going to work my way up to number 1, which is the number 1
I think I'm following now. You can go.
T5 D5 is going to be our
B5.
longest segment ever because we have to explain it for 10 minutes every
So
single
your
episode.
least favorite of the best. Let's hear this.
We haven't even talked about the topic yet. We just are basically working on the intro. So
I can't do it.
You can do this.
This is awesome.
So because we're talking about food, one of these things, especially since we're talking about Trent's cookies, is we want to talk about addiction.
So game addiction is a thing.
Video game addiction, just like food addiction is a thing. Food addiction is something I suffer from. Trent suffers from.
Oh, yeah.
I lived with Trent. I can attest.
Still suffering from.
His wife suffers from it the most because if there's any fun fact about Trent, if there's any food in the pantry, it will be gone the next day. So you have to buy groceries
So
every
there's
single
no
day.
food in the pantry.
And then there's never any food in the pantry.
And then groceries every day just turning into eating out. Only. Exclusively.
Hey, we need some groceries today. They go to McDonald's.
As like Trent was like, it's just such a pain in the ass to like cook and stuff. I was like, well, if you like start to cook and you like slowly build out your pantry, doesn't matter. Like Trent will just be in there eating fistfuls of flour.
He's like,
I got to tell you my discovery from last night. I've never done this
straight
before.
gluten.
I was super, super snacky, and I just had a jar of brown sugar. So I just started eating spoonfuls of brown sugar. And it is so good.
It's disgusting.
It's so good. It's got this buttery texture to it.
what I'm fucking talking about.
And he looks at me last night like, what are you doing?
He can't even keep ingredients in the
Yeah,
cupboard.
just raw ingredients.
He
somehow.
won't use them to make
I
something.
wanted
He'll
flour.
just eat them.
He just cracks an egg open and just sucks it down. He's like, I have to eat.
Poke a hole in it with a needle. And
I wonder if
slap
this eggshell's any good.
Well, I'll eat that too. He's like a garbage disposal.
You crunch it up. No, it's really great. You smash it up
It's not
real
really
fine.
good, but it's food. So we wanted to talk about Peterson, your top 5, bottom 5, your T5B5 video game addiction. I can't believe Trent's like
This
he's
segment
I
started
just-
like 10 minutes
I
ago.
just found out this cool thing that you can eat brown sugar straight. How did that take you so long?
He's just eating brown sugar with a spoon. He's like,
I mean, I'm not one to judge because
To
I
be
will
fair,
eat.
it wasn't really a spoon. I was kind of just grabbing at it.
Trent tried to class it up. Don't try to church it up, Trent. We know you were eating with your hands, fistfuls.
Pouring it out of the bag into my mouth.
I can't, you guys. I am done. Trent eating brown sugar. That's like a 4-year-old would do that. Have you ever dipped a stick of butter in the brown sugar? Oh man.
Oh man, it's so buttery. You could do anything.
It's like
you
a
could eat
fun,
anything.
fun dip for fat people.
It's a very fun dip. It's a very
Oh
fun dip.
gosh. Okay, so game addiction is now a real thing according to the DSM-6, 5, 6. I can't remember what number we're on. Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Addiction, that sort of thing, for mental something. Anyways, it's a thing.
I keep up to date on that thing all the time. Yeah, I read
so
it cover to cover.
Game addiction is a real recognized mental disease now. So game addiction. We're going to do top 5 about game addiction. So
Bottom
number
5.
5. Well, we'll start with the top. We'll do 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. You learn in game addiction if you have a game addiction, you learn really great conflict management skills. You're online all the time playing games, and you're dealing with trolls. Now, whether you're dealing with them or you are a troll, that's number 5. So conflict management. Bottom 5. I got to start. I numbered these, so I got
Number 5. Bottom 5.
Bottom B5. Well,
No, just say. I want you to say next, and then I'll do the thing. I want to do the voice.
Okay. Next,
Bottom 5. It's good.
exercise. One of the big problems, though, is you don't get a lot of exercise. But the exercise you do get is just Fortnite dances.
Have you played Beat Saber?
Ooh. But Beat Saber doesn't count as video game addiction. Nobody is addicted.
That video game doesn't count.
Like anything active like Beat Saber or... Is there any others?
No, just Beat Saber.
Wii bowling.
See?
Just
Can't
little.
get addicted to Wii bowling.
Wii
No
bowling
one-
to me turned into this. Just flicking my wrists.
He's just sitting on the couch. No, and so now all exercises are now just Fortnite dances. That's what the kids who are addicted just consider
They do it in
exercise
gym
now.
class. You seen that?
Shut up.
Yeah, you've seen the gym classes where they're just doing Fortnite dances.
See?
The teachers are like, "You're going to do this anyway. We might as well harness that energy for good."
And here you'd think that would be a top 5 situation. It's not, because if you've seen the Fortnite dances, it's the worst.
A deep dab.
I saw a meme. I think I posted. Oh my gosh! I think I posted this,
With the
and it
cigarettes.
was every time you see a kid doing Fortnite dances in public, and it was like speed dial Anakin Skywalker because he kills all the younglings, and I was like, I can get on board with that. And I have kids, and they are
I'd kill them with a lightsaber.
They are not allowed.
Fucking cut their heads off.
They are not allowed to do Fortnite dances.
You're a grumpy old man about this one particular
Dude,
thing.
it's so annoying. They're so annoying. JD's doing the super
I'm dabbing.
fast dab that the kids do, and it drives me crazy.
Top 4.
Yeah. So with video game addiction being a real thing, we'll soon be able to get off work for approved rehab. It'll be approved time off for
love it.
video game rehab.
I love it.
And guess what? We're not going to use that time to go to rehab.
We're going to use that time.
We're going to use that time to play
I'm
more
working,
video games.
I'm working on my addiction.
Exactly.
I can stop any time.
I'm tapering.
I just don't want to stop.
Dude, that's legit.
tapering off.
Can
Yeah,
you
yeah,
imagine
yeah.
being like, I need time off from work because I play too many video games?
I can't imagine that. Every single Warcraft release.
Yep. Trent is very familiar with that.
Dude, that would be incredible. That would be incredible. Okay.
Bottom 4.
All right, I gotta see which one I'm on. I numbered them funny. Okay.
What? There's 5 numbers. How did you
Dude,
number
don't-
them?
it's
When you're
confusing.
going backwards, it gets a little tricky. 5, 3.
I lost all sense of time.
So I did I put 10. So I put it as like a 10 and then counted down, and now you're saying bottom 4, and I'm like, oh shoot. I gotta
So bottom
Anyways.
9.
It's okay.
What?
Because it's a top 10.
No, I was just like writing it.
He has
did
them
a
numbered
top-
1 to 10.
No, but it was like bad things and good
Did
things.
you just do a top 10
No.
and
I
you're giving
didn't-
us 10 and then
No.
5 and then
No.
9 and then
He's
4?
just splitting it in
No, I did bad things and good things.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just numbered it funny when I was doing it. Okay, because I wrote down 1 through 10, right?
So this is your bottom 4.
Yeah. So bottom 4, you pick up some real bad habits. Like, for example, when every time someone lays down in front of you, you just gotta go teabag
Teabag them.
You don't even know
or check
why.
or check their
This is
pockets
a bottom
for shit.
4?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, teabagging in real life is not okay.
Hilarious, though.
It's like our
I'm so sorry, Annie.
the older generations were like all like had the Tetris effect where they would like go outside and see Tetris everywhere.
Yeah.
But this is like you go outside and you're like, I got to teabag.
Someone's
everybody.
laying down and you're like,
I have to teabag someone
You're
right
in the
now.
park and everyone's just laying out on the blankets.
Blankets.
You're like,
At the beach.
oh,
do not go to the beach.
oh shit!
Yoga class.
It's an
like,
addiction. I'm sorry, it's an addiction.
Well, when someone's on the
You
ground,
can't
that's
get
what
mad
you're,
at me about this.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I have a problem.
This is discrimination if you get mad at me about teabagging you at the beach.
This is not acceptable social behavior, guys.
It will be.
Except
It
for the
will
whom.
be.
It will
Can
be.
you imagine?
Yeah. It's the world that Riot Games wishes we lived in.
You every time you're on the beach laying out, you're like, hey, you need a watch. Hey, can you take this shift? Will you please watch over me for the next
Have
hour?
like a perimeter
get-
alarm.
I'm gonna get teabagged. I just know
I
it.
can't fall asleep.
There's like there's a group of preteens over there, and I know
They're Fortnite dancing. I
They're
know
over there
gonna-
dabbing. You know.
they keep looking over here like they're waiting for me to just fall asleep.
Okay.
Okay,
Top
next.
3.
Well, so you learn leadership skills. Because if you're gaming so much, you're gonna become a guild leader in a high level guild. So you learn leadership skills and abilities, and
This is already a thing, by the way. I have heard of like Warcraft, like guild leaders putting it on their
Put it on
resumes.
the resume.
exactly, this is a good thing. This is a legit resume item that people will
So
be
next time your
impressed
mom
by.
comes down and busts your ass for playing
Working
too many
on my
video games,
resume.
I'm working on my resume.
It'll be
Get
just
out
as
of my-
valuable as putting Eagle Scout on your resume.
Yes, I'm
Studying.
building the resume, mom. Exactly.
Bottom 3.
Okay, so the next one, well, you do start to lose some things. So, gamers like to drink soda a lot. You start to drop that soda can because you lose your grip strength because you have rampant carpal tunnel syndrome.
Trent's very aware of that.
You cannot grab stuff anymore because of the carpal tunnel. And I'm telling you, this is a real thing.
You just
No.
have like a little neck holder.
Trent had a dude in one of his guilds when he used to
Talked
play.
about this on the first episode I was
Yeah,
on.
and he got
forgot
carpal
about
tunnel
this.
so bad that he's like, he writes a big blog post like, "I'm out. I can't play anymore. I ruined my hands." And then like 2 months later, he's back on playing with his
Figured out how to
mouth.
play without my
I can
hands.
play with my mouth, so I'm back.
I'm back, baby.
Are we on
That's a real-life problem.
Top 2.
Well, when you're gaming so much, you're meeting people online, right? Dating is now cheaper because you can just ask her to marry you with a simple, fully charged ring of summoning. You don't even have to buy a real diamond ring.
And you don't even actually have to meet her.
Right. You just give her the ring of summoning. She knows what that means.
Look, dude, in this day and age, I guarantee you there are video game rings that cost more than real life rings that people regularly get.
That's true. So you just have to work hard, play a lot,
Grind.
earn the currency for this ring, get it, you give it to her, she knows what that means.
That's got to have happened at least one time
She knows what that means.
in the world that someone proposed using purely a video game ring that person just wore around.
And guess what that cost you?
Nothing.
just
But just
40
a lot of
hours,
time,
just 40 hours a week
Some
grinding
carpal
away.
tunnel syndrome.
No biggie.
About the same as a real ring would cost you time-wise.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Bottom 2.
So, and I've seen this in my real life, you start to refer to real life situation in game related terms.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
lag. You're just like, oh, well, how come?
My car's lagging.
Yeah, my car's lagging.
Take it into the shop. You're like, my brakes are lagging.
I told you my kid used Spawn Point for the
Amazing.
kickoff in soccer.
Acronyms all the time.
Always.
Acronyms that I've only ever used gaming, like WTB. I use all the time in real life.
I use QQ all the time. People don't get that one.
Cooldown.
Ah.
Like, oh, I've got a cooldown. I can't. I
Dude,
don't know.
I say
can't come
I
into
say
work
AFK.
today.
Do you ever say AFK? Like,
Oh my
and people are like, "What are you saying? What are you talking about?" When you use it to be like, "Oh, I haven't
You're
seen
going
you
to
in
the
a minute.
bathroom,
You've been
like
AFK.
AFK?
Yeah.
No, an AFK.
Or you're like, where have you been for? I haven't heard from you in like a
BRB
week.
bio?
You've been AFK. Yeah. Wait, what's that one?
Bio's bathroom.
Oh,
Like,
Hey, oh my gosh, Trent's even worse.
yeah.
At this.
Trent's like got it down.
Hey, dude, you want to go out to dinner? I'm on cooldown. I just ate lunch. I need to recharge my ability. So this is a real thing.
Yeah.
My kids have said spawning, respawning, spawn point, because they play too many of these like Fortnite games.
They're going to be really disappointed if they ever die.
Well, if I'm being completely honest, I have had to explain to them all at a very young age, like, you don't come back if you die.
Are you sure?
This is just a game thing. If you die, you're gone.
If you die right here, you die in real life.
Yeah, and then where do you respawn?
No, you die
What's
in
your
real
respawn
life.
cooldown?
Oh, so you had like wait a day or like pay some coins or something?
You'll pay for me to come back, though, right?
Well, come on, Dad, don't be a dick.
Oh, Dad, you're the worst.
Top 1.
Listen, it's better than a heroin addiction.
Bottom 1.
At least it's
Is
not.
it, though?
At least it's not heroin,
Yeah.
right?
For some people.
I mean, even that North Logan librarian who spent $89,000 on Game of War,
His wife would have left
What
him
about
much
the
He's
people-
not. He's not destroyed.
What
a
about the
single-
people that have died from overgaming, though?
Yeah,
because
I think
they
more
exist.
people die from drug addiction.
Yeah, I was going to say
though.
it doesn't erode the artery of your heart quite as well as heroin.
Fair.
So yeah, that's
Yes.
number one. At least
Yes.
it's not heroin.
Yeah, at least it's not heroin.
Bottom 1.
See, this one's rough, guys. Okay, all
Death.
of you gamers, all
Is
of
it
you
death?
gamers who've been spending too much time, you have unrealistic expectations about boob physics. Because in video games with boob
Yep.
physics, they are way too jiggly, bouncing all over the place, way too like aggressive bouncing.
Aggressive.
Yeah, and the women never look in pain quite.
No, they're happy. More
Yeah,
than
they're
happy
smiling
about this.
instead of being like in excruciating
Yeah,
pain.
like there is a real life thing where women do not want boob bounce because it is painful, and if
girls don't want it, guys want it, so it's in there. Put it in the game.
real life
my
boob
God.
physics will be disappointing to you when you get out into the real world. You're gonna be like, can't wait for this
If
bounce.
you get out into the real world.
Oh yeah,
That's what VR's for.
I mean, depending on how addicted you are.
that's what VR is for.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Oh,
I don't need
shoot.
it, man. I got a bag of oranges and VR.
A bag of oranges. Oranges is where you go.
Wait,
Bag
Wait.
of- I just
wait. Why
I
do
just
we
like
have a
to
bag of
swing them
oranges?
around my head. That's. I just want
Wait,
them
are the-
bouncing.
I'm so confused.
Are the oranges the boobs? What's happening?
It's just a sack full. It's just
A sack of oranges and VR, dude. Don't ask questions.
It'll get you there.
It'll get me there.
Very similar.
I'm fine.
I have been there.
totally
Guys,
fine.
It is great. Kudos, play the kudos music because my next kudos
it's oranges.
sack of oranges in VR.
You know when you're getting off of the freeway and the dude's selling you a bag of oranges?
Guys.
For me, I'm like, you keep that shit away from me. I can't do this tonight. I've got a date.
Jenna's like, JD,
John, like,
be strong.
Here, have my car.
Be strong. Not again.
I'm already slipping my headset on. I'm
They get
getting those
when they get a
oranges.
little bit moldy and a little bit soft, you can't see it in VR. It just feels better.
Start stinking a little bit.
So it's just like a person.
That's what people feel like, right?
This is
How
the
did you
worst
get the
thing
worst-
ever.
it's the
Sack of oranges.
The worst
You just
episode.
lost all of your female
It's the
listeners.
worst episode.
How did you get the sack of oranges to begin with? I cannot understand. Like I'm so,
I don't know, dude. You were saying, never mind. Forget it. We got to move on. So
I can't.
please don't explain yourself.
we have another new segment we mentioned already. Would you rather? And we're going to call it Would You Rather Gaming for now. I don't know. We'll mix it up. We'll figure out something. But this is Would You Rather Gaming Food Edition because we are on a food kick. This is our food episode. You were adequately warned.
You're hungry. We're hungry.
God, I'm so
We're just
hungry.
gonna keep this train rolling.
All right, so Would You Rather Gaming. I will start this off. Would you rather eat the mammoth cheese from Skyrim or the sweet roll from Skyrim?
Sweet roll.
I think my initial response is sweet roll, but I've had sweet rolls before.
Can I melt the mammoth cheese on the sweet roll?
No. Well, what flavor is the sweet roll? Can we get a
Is
clarification?
it like a cinnamon roll?
It looks like a cinnamon roll, but listen to this. This is the noise that it makes when you grab the cheese from the. You have to steal this from the giants because the giants raise mammoths like cattle.
Yeah.
Do you like mammoth cheese? Then you're gonna love mammoth cheese bowl. For some
never
reason, you
mind.
get
There's
Do you like a mammoth
I
cheese?
wanted the sound.
the sound effect. I think I would try. I'd want to try the mammoth cheese. I've had a sweet roll. I've had cinnamon rolls. I love them, but listen. I like to try food, so I would try.
Okay,
the mammoth
I'm one of
cheese.
like the 3 people on Earth that hasn't played Skyrim. Is mammoth cheese? Is it like cheese made from mammoth milk?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mammoth
Yeah.
milk cheese. It's in like a big old bag.
Okay, yeah.
it's
Mammoth
in a
cheese.
bag?
Mammoth cheese, 100%.
It.
I was just thinking really big cheese.
Oh, like
But-
mammoth as a
like-
adjective.
Yeah.
It looks like.
So a cheese from a mammoth is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! It's just an open bag of cheese that you just grab.
Yeah, I think the sound will work. Let's listen.
And you have a bowl of
we
it.
Can hear the sound.
English on the ground, like a.
Nope, it's just weird German guys talking again.
Yeah, I'm still going with mammoth cheese.
Yeah,
I think I would try it. I don't
yeah.
think I would eat a lot of it.
I would eat mammoth cheese. I think that'd be good. Who else has got one?
Okay. Would you rather play real life Pac-Man with green olives or cherry tomatoes?
Cherry tomatoes.
It's got
Don't
green
even have to think
olives.
about
I don't really even like either
I-
of those
I
that
could
much.
snack on cherry
Wait, do
tomatoes
I get to
all
put
day
something
long.
But
in
you
the
got to
green
eat
olive?
them like that fast. So that's the thing.
That's what he said all day long. He's got a little salt shaker, and he's just
I don't even
chomping.
need salt. Just give me the
But
the
they're
tomatoes.
so.
That is
but
crazy.
like, what if you ate like? Think about eating like.
Wait,
5,
can I put
6?
something in these green olives? Can I do like pimento or blue cheese?
Sure.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah, absolutely green olives.
But here's the downside: green
You
olives
don't
are
get to make alterations to the question.
well, they're
It's
not
just
pitted.
straight green
They're not
olives.
pitted, so there's something
It's
inside.
like saying, "Can I
I'm
put
not
my
eating the
tomatoes?
pits. I'm
Can I
not
put
eating the
these cherry
pits."
tomatoes on a pizza?"
No.
that is ridiculous.
That's the same
no, it is
thing.
not
Okay.
the same thing.
Yes,
It's
it
can
is.
you put something
green
inside
olives
the cherry
or
tomato?
cherry tomatoes?
we'll just go like
Green olives.
We'll just
Okay,
go,
can I stuff my cherry tomatoes with cheese and marinara sauce?
No. So here's it is: green olives with
That was a big
pimentos,
fuck you from
because that's
Peterson.
pretty standard,
No.
and plain cherry tomatoes. So it's
He
like
gets to stuff.
over
I'll
Just
still
answer
have
the question.
over
cherry
salty
tomatoes.
or overly like when you bite a cherry tomato and it like
Are they,
explodes
are they cold?
in your face.
Can they be cold?
Sure.
Okay, then cherry tomatoes.
But you gotta eat them
Why
fast.
do you keep asking clarifying questions? Yours has not changed once. Is there a
Because
clarifying?
green olives are gross.
Then why do you keep asking clarifying?
Wait, because he's
That's
like really
me-
hungry.
Are the
He's like,
are
"Oh,
the
man."
cherry tomatoes?
Can I
dragged?
put brown sugar on the green
Can
olives?
I drag the cherry tomatoes through cat shit? Then green olives. Like what the?
Oh man, like wait,
Okay.
how many cherry tomatoes can you fit in your mouth at once?
Would you rather?
Is that a challenge?
Yes, and I want to see you bite down on it and just like
just like the guy
Explosion
in
of
like
cherry
Lord of the
tomatoes.
Pac-Man
Rings.
does not eat all of the little dots at once.
Who's the
No,
guy
I'm just
in
saying,
Lord of
you
the
don't-
Rings
you eat 'em
eating
fast.
cherry
Bam,
tomatoes?
Bam, bam.
I can do like
where
4 or
there's all
5
these
at a
all
time.
squishing
Is
out
the
of his
king.
mouth.
It was one of the kings,
Denethor
right?
eating cherry tomatoes.
It's just splatting out of his mouth. That's how I'm picturing Trent.
I'm craving cherry
Come
tomatoes
on,
right
it.
now.
It's so gross.
This is a reaction video to Denethor eating cherry tomatoes.
That would be Trent eating cherry tomatoes. Just stuff all down
he
his
just doesn't
face.
clean himself up or anything, while some hobbit sings him a pretty song.
This is a dream.
Okay, this does sound pretty cool.
That's the dream.
Not for that
Would
hobbit.
you rather eat the food cooked in Overcooked or cook food in Overcooked? Now, keep in mind, if you are eating food from Overcooked, it could have just slid across the floor, been thrown across the kitchen. However,
Could have gone
if
around the
you're-
conveyor belt like 4
if
times.
you're cooking food in Overcooked, you are very stressed out, and you live. And there's a giant onion king who might get mad at you.
And you're a cartoon.
Yeah,
I would eat it. I would risk the eating it because I do not want the stress of.
Do overcooked chefs get paid?
I don't think so. They're doing it out of pure fear.
I'd eat it.
yeah. I think it's just fear based.
Yeah, I'd eat
It's
it.
fear based. Yeah, do you have to work a whole shift?
Yeah, you have to work.
Am I with friends or am I playing solo?
No, you're with friends, and everyone's stressed out.
Trent's getting so hungry.
It's like I want a cherry tomato so bad right now. Oh my god, I could die.
It's so gross.
Keep making that noise.
Dude, there's like intermittent with like eating sounds.
Yikes.
This is how I eat all my meals.
Okay, here's mine. Would you rather eat like Kirby or eat like Pac-Man? So Kirby just
Do I have a gag reflex?
inhales
Because
his
if I
food.
eat his Kirby, it's gonna go
Yeah.
and I'll die.
You just inhale it. You don't taste it.
Do
but
I
Pac-Man
turn into
is-
what I eat?
No. It's just eating like that.
Can I eat like both of them? Can I inhale food but
Yeah.
have it never stop?
That quickly, just like
Trent just wants to breathe food. If Trent could breathe brown sugar, he would be in heaven.
can it be all brown sugar?
Have you guys watched L.A. Beast? Do you guys know who L.A. Beast is? He is
Yes.
this guy. Trent knows him. He does like jackass style food eating challenges that he assigns himself. And the last one I watched, I was laughing so fucking hard, my stomach hurt and I couldn't breathe. He decided he was going to use a power drill to help him eat a medium Domino's pizza in under 40 seconds. And so what he did is he ran it through a paper shredder. So he's shoving this fucking pizza into a paper
like twist it up like spaghetti.
and then it falls into the bottom of the paper
That is
shredder,
so
which
gross.
has some water in it, and it's connected to a tube that he runs.
No.
He runs a power drill, so it pumps the tube into his
Nope.
mouth. And he's like drinking it, and it's like you watch his eyes as he's like, "I've made a mistake."
But he doesn't have to chew it.
But it's
It makes
pumping it
sense.
so into his mouth so fast.
Oh my
He
god!
has this. He does an experiment. Like he sets up a test, and he has an empty mannequin head. It's clear, it's see through, and he has this thing duct taped into its mouth. And you see the mistake immediately because it starts. You hear the. And it starts filling up the mannequin head, and then it's squirting out of its eye. And he's like, "Yep, that was a successful test. We're gonna try."
All right, let's do me next.
That's how Trent wants to eat. I got to go with Pac-Man, though.
I think I would eat like Pac-Man too. I at least would want to try to taste the food.
Okay. Would you rather drink a mana or a health potion? Now, this has just showed up on this table. We do not live in a magical world, contrary to popular belief. But this just shows up, and it is a magic mana potion. You have no idea what it does, but it's a mana potion. And same with a health potion. So
I already know my answer. Mana.
Mana.
I'm always out of mana. And here's the thing: I would if I don't.
Well, you don't know what it would do.
That's the thing. I don't know if I'm out of mana or
Do you
not.
know it's? Do you
Maybe
know it's
I
a
am out
mana
of
potion, or
mana.
do you just have a green or a blue and a
No,
blue
I
and a
tell,
red.
you, I tell you what they are, and you have the
Mana.
option. So if you
Blue
you-
Powerade is better.
the health potion might cure something. If you
The
have
mana
some,
potion might give me magical abilities.
maybe
We all might. What if we're all out of mana?
all of
and
us
we
can
just
do
don't
magic.
know
We
it?
just are out of mana.
I feel like that's the easiest question to answer.
You gotta drink the mana potion.
I don't care if I live longer if I have magic.
I feel fine right now.
Yeah.
I'm drinking mana potion just to see.
You don't even know though. Maybe you don't feel.
I
fine.
feel like
maybe
shit,
you're out of
and I would
health.
still
Maybe
drink
you're
the mana
50%
potion.
health
What
right
if
now.
I'm
That's
at,
why
like,
your thumb
3%?
can't touch your pinky.
What about you drink the health potion and you're like, oh my gosh, I've
good.
been so
Strength
weak
can't-
this whole
Wait,
time.
show me.
They're laughing because I can't touch my finger and my thumb and my pinky together at
It's
all.
like, duh, I can do it. I'm like, no.
I'm like, I can cross
Quit.
them over each other pretty far.
No, okay, you ready?
Quit bragging. Peterson is
Look, they
contorting.
touch.
Contorting his
It
entire
hurts
body.
so bad.
Do you ever do this thing?
Oh, come on, get out of here. Trent's like crossing his fingers over each other. I can't.
It's like making Sonic the Hedgehog out of your
So
fingers.
maybe it would fix your fingers. You're gonna stop it. You're gonna break your fingers in front of us, and I'm not gonna be responsible because we don't have a health potion. Stop it.
Mana potion.
Does anyone have any other ones?
Yes. Would you rather eat a meal that is prepared by a bare-handed Fallout ghoul or a bare-handed Leisure Suit Larry?
Well, one of them's, I guess both could.
And you're watching
Here's
them
the
make
thing.
it with their
Here's
bare
the
hands.
Oh, you have to watch them. Fuck.
Yo, yeah, you gotta watch this. They're making it. They're not using any utensils. They're mixing stuff with their bare hands.
I gotta go with the Fallout Ghoul.
I'd go Leisure Suit Larry. 100%. Because you know what's probably in there, but you're not going to taste it as much.
The thing about the Fallout Ghoul is that his skin is going to be falling off into your food, and you get a little extra free protein. And out in the wasteland, Every bit of protein counts.
Do you want the extra protein or do
you want the extra protein?
There's extra protein in either one of them for sure.
Yeah, but one of them has one of them you'll have to
salty or chewy. Okay.
One of them you'll have to eat a rad potion after. The other one you might have incurable mouth herpes.
Yeah.
I don't
That's not
know.
going to go with the ghoul.
I'm just not going to eat.
You know what?
I'm just going to watch.
I'll
I'm
just
watch.
die. I'll just wait
Health
for JD's
potion.
health potion.
So you got a lot of game mechanics that include vampirism or sucking people's blood to sustain yourself.
Yeah,
and you
sure.
gain health for sucking their blood. And similarly, cannibalism.
Dude, I had the same exact thought. I kid you not.
Would you rather sustain yourself exclusively on eating human bodies or drinking their blood?
exclusively? Because a lot of games with cannibalism.
No, that's it. That's the only way you can survive. So you're a vampire or a werewolf.
Do you still get to eat for pleasure?
I mean,
or this is all you ever get to consume?
this is it. This is all you can
Like vampires don't eat.
They don't like go out and have
Oh, well,
a
then
snack.
for sure cannibalism, because I could like season it.
I guess. You got to eat that shit raw, but you could bring like a little...
Would you rather drink or eat for the rest of your life if you knew it wasn't going to kill you
Well,
to not drink?
I think. Oh gosh, I would.
Peterson's facial
I
journey has been
this is-
amazing.
this is- I do want to eat good food, but do I want it to be like human flesh?
I'll make this easier.
Yeah, but it's all you
I'll
know.
make this. It's all you know. I'll
No,
make
you
this
got to
easier.
start right now.
You have to. It's either blood or hearts. Just
Yeah.
a human heart.
Hearts.
Blood. I'll just drink. F it.
just
I don't even
drink.
care. Because Trent's like, oh, can I get some veal parmesan? It's like baby.
Yeah, dude, for sure I
little
would eat
kid.
a person.
Like they
Like their gonads.
yes.
This is Peterson thought that gonads were was the term for baby balls.
I thought.
We're just gonna leave
Guys,
that there.
Listen, biology class failed me. I don't know why. I have thought
You've
that
got different
for
terms for all
literally
baby parts. So baby
25
arms.
if
years.
it ends in ADS, it's a baby.
Oh my god.
What?
I don't know. Ads.
Arm ads?
What else ends in ads other than gonads?
I don't fucking.
Nothing.
I shouldn't have brought this up. I apologize. I really do.
Okay, so I would go drinking. I think vampirism. I'd have to.
Okay. Good
Hey,
luck. Is
good
anyone,
luck.
does,
Trent's like
I'll give you my
offended.
leftovers.
does anyone have any more?
Squeeze the meat out for me.
Squeeze the heart.
Yeah.
Ew, squeeze the
Would you rather eat roasted Pikachu or Squirtle soup?
Oh, now you're just making me sad.
Exactly.
shit.
I'd rather die
No, you have to pick one.
than roasted Pikachu
Roasted
because I'm not a
Pikachu.
soup person.
Really,
and Squirtle's
roasted
way
Pikachu for
cuter.
two. Yeah, same. And there's way more Squirtles than there are, or there's way more Pikachus than there are Squirtles.
Squirtles are endangered.
Yeah, they're an endangered species.
So you would rather eat the Pikachu?
I'm eating a mouse essentially.
I think I'd rather eat the Squirtle soup if I'm
You'd
being
rather
honest.
drink a turtle.
Drink
eating a mouse?
salty turtle.
You have to eat the
flavored.
shell too.
You have to crunch through it.
You don't have to eat the shell.
The shell is like
Like-
your the shell is your utensil.
Okay.
You're-
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like a
gonna-
bread.
I'll
It's like
go
a
with that.
bread bowl. Same concept.
The
It's like an
soup
ice cream
is-
cone, like a waffle cone.
And his-
That's turtle soup.
They remove the head
Fun
and
fact.
it's sitting in there like fish soup.
Uh-huh.
They've got the head sitting in there. It's frowning at
You're
you
just
the whole
making the
time.
decision to eat Pikachu way easier.
What if you had to do it yourself? Like
Eat it myself.
butcher
It's
and cook it.
Pikachu.
It's still Pikachu.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I would go Squirtle soup. I don't care about Squirtle.
This is rough.
You also don't eat pineapple on pizza.
Monster. All right.
I think that's all my would you rathers. Any more?
No.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Okay, so good, bad, and the ugly this week.
We haven't done this for a while.
I know. I was so happy to play the clip. It was hard for me to find. I was like, where is it? That's why it was such a long pause. I was like, where did I put this thing? If you guys want to know where we get all our clips, they're on our website, like everything else, 3biggamershow.com/soundboard, and you can go through and play all of our best clips.
He's one of the biggest assholes in the world, too.
Classic stuff.
Just
here.
all of our clips.
Yeah, you know it.
Don't you hate pants?
There's good shit.
Oh,
There's good shit
man.
on here. Okay, so good, the bad, and the ugly this week. We're wrapping things up. Gaming snacks.
Yep.
the good, the bad, and the ugly of gaming snacks. Oh,
What are we gonna start with? Good
or
bad?
I don't
ugly?
care. Let's end with ugly.
Okay.
I will start with bad. I've got a bad one. For me, it's bad. This happened to me with Firewatch when I was playing Firewatch because it was such a passive game and it was kind of slow and you could play with one hand. But when you absent-mindedly eat an entire bag of something,
That's bad.
because you're not
Trent's like, whoa, that was my
on
good.
accident, not like you. Trent's like, oh, an old
Never
bag.
happened to me.
Yeah, it wouldn't be on accident. Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna go out there and say that was my ugly
yeah.
because you've got a good snack,
But at
if
the
you're
end of it,
gaming
now
with
you're out of it. It's
you've
gone.
eaten like 1,000 calories
Yes.
without
What snack
noticing.
is it? Is it like baked Lay's?
I'm
'Cause
talking
then it's kind of
no,
guilt-free.
no, that one's different. I'm talking a bag. Like I had those all pink Starbursts, and I made the mistake of bringing them into my office while I was playing games. And what is the worst part is not that you've eaten all the Starbursts, is that you
you
look
feel
down and
after.
see the
And they're
evidence.
gone, you're like, where'd they
No,
go?
it's the evidence. It's the pile of wrappers that's just like just glaring
I've
at
done
you.
this, and then the morning after, I count the wrappers.
Yeah, and you're like,
Trent's like
Try
proud
to
of
assess
himself.
the damage.
God,
I
I'm
like
a
that
monster.
This is
Like, I'm not
Trent's
eating
good.
today.
This is JD's bad, and this is my ugly. Because for me, it's goldfish, and I'll like get a bowl. I'll get a bowl of goldfish and bring it like a pretty good sized bowl, and then I will look down, and I haven't even finished like a game of Rocket League, and I'm like,
I better have another bowl.
did I eat that many goldfish?
Do you get them
was
in
a
that gigantic
lot.
carton?
Yeah, the huge box. I have 4 kids, and they all eat them.
Yeah.
I eat like half the box myself.
Right.
It's rough.
Do you ever go straight from the box?
Like just pour them into my mouth? Yes. I'm not saying I've never done that.
How do you usually
You have to
consume
do it
snacks? Do you both usually
two-handed.
put them in a bowl?
It depends on the snack.
Yeah, it depends on the snack,
Like
but
any
rarely.
like chips
Goldfish,
or crackers
yeah.
or anything?
No,
The
straight
chips
from
and
the
crackers
bag.
I
I'm a
usually-
gross pig. I'm so fucking gross.
Well, so this is my bad, is when it's really greasy. Greasy snacks when
That's
you're
my
eating.
ugly.
That's my
That's
ugly.
my
I was
ugly.
going to say like a lettuce wrap burger
Cheetos.
is the worst thing in
A
the
lettuce
world
wrap
to eat while you're playing a video game.
what?
Sorry, are we just talking snack food? Because I eat most
Trez-
things while I'm
Trez
playing something.
got one hand on the controller, the other holding a lettuce wrap
Something
double
like,
burger.
Like definitely a 2. He's like eating wings. He's like eating fucking chicken wings. What is like the messiest?
Some ribs.
Got a half.
to get a new
rack of-
keyboard every 6 months.
I got a rack of ribs in the oven. I'm gonna pull them out after this match. Oh, you're
Don't
gonna
worry.
Go...
No, we don't got to quit. We'll just,
Yeah,
I'll eat
play.
them all.
I'll play. It's fine.
His keyboard is a disaster.
My fingers are slipping. Like
It's okay. I just push all the sauce down in between the keys. Kind of takes care of itself.
I'll lick it off sometimes. It's pretty good. A little snack.
The idea of somebody with just like ribs on their hands. I want to film a YouTube video with like a crappy old keyboard. Someone just like putting the rib down on the keyboard to move the character and then picking the rib back up and
Eating
just
ribs
a
while you're playing
wing
the
covered in ranch dressing. It's like
put it down on the keyboard.
The ranch is a cup of ranch on the keyboard. Dip it. Take a bite, play it for a minute.
You put
it back
fucking
down.
chicken wing down on the keys to rest.
Pick it up with your mouth while you're playing.
you need both hands.
Oh, yikes. That was your ugly?
That was my ugly.
That was my bad. And mine was just greasy snacks. So you don't want to get that grease. Or like things where you got to lick your fingers afterwards.
That's fine because then you can lick the mouse or like.
It's so gross.
Fucking barbecue sauce while you play video games. Lettuce wrap burger? Are you kidding me? What the fuck is wrong with you? No, I don't eat regular meals at the keyboard. Trent, what else have you eaten in front of your computer? This is serious shit right
While
here.
you're
You had pizza while you played video
Wait,
games?
is that a serious question? No. Growing up, Justin and I had Friday night pizza night where we did pizza and video games, and we would just sit in front of the computer with pizza.
And it
How
would
do
get
you eat
so
when
greasy.
you're playing? You've got your mouse and your keyboard. Where does the pizza come in? Tell me that process.
So you've got left hand on the keyboard, right hand on the mouse.
You just take a bite, wipe your hand on some paper towel, and keep playing.
And so that's what I'm saying. I hate the greasy fingers.
Well, I hate it, but I
Paper-
still do it. Sorry, keep going.
Worth it.
This is so insane to me. This is so
Worth
insane to
it.
me. Lettuce wrap burger while you play video games? Get the fuck out of here.
No real meals.
my
The realest
God.
meal I've had is a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
And
And even then, I'm splashing everywhere
here,
because I'm so
this used
enthusiastic.
to happen. I used to, in the mornings, I used to eat cereal while I was playing like a real passive game, right? But I'd play and eat cereal. And yeah, like it would splash a little bit. And after like 2 years of this,
Yeah.
I noticed and I was like, my keyboard is
It's cheese.
covered.
You've got mammoth cheese in your keyboard.
Where
Yes.
are you putting your bowl of cereal?
right in front of me.
Do you like scoot your keyboard forward?
Yeah, scoot the keyboard.
Make a little-
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've got a little table space. And like just teeny splashes. It's not like big splashes, but teeny splashes over a couple years. I was like, I need a new keyboard. I can't
And
clean
the
this.
milk gets kind of crusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trent's like, oh, I like that.
I get
Been
that.
there.
When
I can
I'm-
relate.
I can taste it when I lick off the BBQ off my keyboard.
Oh my god, dude! The imagery of it is just like haunting me. Like I will wake up tonight in the middle of the night and be like, "Wait, did I do that? Was that a real memory?" Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think we're on good. I think we've
everyone's
covered-
ready for their good.
I'm ready for good.
My good, and this is the best gaming snack, is fruit candy. No chocolate, no chips, no salty shit. I will say, Trent introduced, we used to play games. We would go get a bag of baked Lays and eat the whole bag in a sitting. I liked that, but again, it's ugly because it's kind of greasy.
a
But
little greasy, like some seasoning on your fingers. You lick
ultimately, fruit
It's on the
candy,
keyboard.
there's no
Skittles.
fruit candy that's, Skittles. Anything with a wrapper is going to be good. Chocolate,
Disagree.
no.
See, wrapper, no, because wrapper you have to stop and unwrap it.
Trent can eat pizza without interrupting. He cannot unwrap a Starburst without
Skittles, you
interrupting.
just handful. You just
Mike and Ike's are good.
Dip your face into the bowl of Skittles. If you get a big enough bowl, right, you set it right in front of you, just dip your face down,
Yep.
lick, and you just pick up 3 or 4 at a time.
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
Trent's like,
Or you just get a feed bag
Agreed.
full of Skittles, and then you just lean your head back
Yeah, see,
slightly to dump a few Skittles
I'm
in
not.
there.
I don't care about the seasoning as much, but I think my good is either Skittles or Grooves.
Grooves, yeah. That,
guys,
I
only
wish
have
could eat
1
Grooves.
box left.
Oh, I already ate all of mine from
I've
Amazon.
been saving it. You can't buy them anymore.
Wait, really?
They're
They're-
gone.
They're shut down.
They're not on Amazon. You could, sorry, you can buy them, but it's like $20 a box or $10 a box or something.
Worth it.
So I have 1 box left, and I'm saving it.
That's rough. Trent's okay because he likes the other flavors.
Oh, I
don't like the other
zesty
flavors at
cheddar
all.
ranch now.
Hate them.
I love it.
I can
Um,
check that out. I
I'm
can
not
check
into
that
them.
out.
The
I haven't
taco,
had that
the
one.
taco ones make
Taco
me want to kill
one,
myself.
yeah, that
I
seems
hate
like
them.
The taco ones were bad.
That's what they serve in
Yeah.
hell. Taco grooves.
You're like, oh,
Something
this
that could
is a
be
groove that
good.
looks
Are the
good.
tacos still out and the spicy's
Yes.
not?
Yes, dude.
Spicy's
That's
gone.
blasphemous.
Absolute
Spicy's
tragedy.
gone forever.
It's ridiculous.
Um,
So stupid.
My good is similar. Something that can last a long time, but it's not super involved. So like can of soda, right? Can of soda is a great
Oh,
one.
yeah. Not for
because
Trent.
You can just take a sip.
That thing's empty.
You can just take a sip and set it down, right?
Can
Low
I just
risk.
can I just do this shout out really quick? I found a koozie. A koozie.
Yeah.
It's actually really cool. It's a U of U football koozie, so the outside like
Doesn't
feels
sound
like
cool, but keep going.
it feels like a football. Like it has like
What's
the laces.
What's a cozy?
Like
For
a
when you slip your
I
soda.
thought it was called a cozy.
Cozy, is that what it is?
I don't know.
jacuzzi. It's short for short for canned
It's a
jacuzzi.
jacuzzi for your soda. No,
Soda,
and I was
that's
like,
not true.
I found this thing and I was like, this is
I think
junk.
it's a cozy.
But what am I
Okay.
going to do with it? Like, what am I going to do with this thing? I'm not going to throw it away, but it's kind of like a cool little souvenir. And so on a whim, it was just sitting out because I was like, oh, I'll go throw it in the garage somewhere. Like, I'll find, like, I have junk boxes in there. I throw stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had a soda and I threw it in there. And it's changed my life. I always have a soda and a koozie now. I'm like I don't know.
Cozy.
Because you don't get wet fingers.
You don't get wet fingers.
Yeah.
It does. It's like this thick of insulation. So it actually, like, if I leave my soda, like when you said, "Oh, I'll leave my soda for a long time," I can leave it out for an hour. It'll still be cool.
That's why I'll only do the foam.
Yes.
because it doesn't.
Smart.
I'm like all the hicks that are like, you know, living in the deep south with their soda or their beer
They're just
koozies.
ahead of the game.
They're way ahead of the game. It's great. And then you can put it down. So would you sit down on a couch, like a nice flat couch without overstuffed cushions, and you wouldn't sit down with a soda on it? But I'll sit down with my koozie on it. It has so much surface area, I know it's not going to get tipped over.
nice.
So sorry.
You
Yeah.
actually like set it on the couch? Wow.
It's a lot of it almost
I don't
doubles
trust
the
that.
Not
surface
even
area.
like wedging it between the.
I will
cushions.
text you a picture of it. Well, you know my
Okay.
couch is that super flat
Yeah,
IKEA
yeah, yeah.
number.
It doesn't have like a ton of give to it. So you
No
can set
give.
something on
Yeah,
it.
it's
Okay.
basically like an inch of foam
Like one of
on top
those commercials
board.
where you put the wine
Yeah.
glass on there,
Yeah.
and jump on the bed.
I'm all
and
about
it does
koozies
stuff.
now. I'm all into koozies.
So yeah, that's a good snack. Hard candy,
hard candy.
because it gives you
I
something
was
to
gonna
do with
say
your
a
mouth.
sucker.
But you can't
I'm
eat
cool with
tons and
suckers,
tons and
too.
tons of hard candy very easily. So Trent's
Yeah.
like, actually,
I'm trying to think of like my favorite hard candy if I was going to be eating a
Jolly
hard
Ranchers
candy.
for me.
Have you had the new smoothies ones?
You know
No.
those?
Oh my god! They
I
have
don't
like
even know
orange
that
and
they have a
cream,
name.
berries and
Sounds
cream.
Those the hard like strawberry candies. The wrapper looks like a
Oh, yeah, yeah,
strawberry.
yeah,
and
and they
they're
have a
kind of
goo
chewy
inside.
on the inside. Yeah,
Nope, can't suck on those because I want to chew them immediately.
I know what's inside. I know what you're hiding in there.
Those
You
are
can't hide that
so
goo from
good.
me. I'm coming for it. I'm coming for the goo.
What other candy has that texture? Nothing.
I put those in my mouth, and
They have those with
within
other flavors. You know that, right? They have like lemon ones and grapefruit
Any
ones.
of those
They're
filled
so
ones?
good.
I'm gonna go to the store after this.
I chew
Yeah.
them immediately. I can't
yeah,
not. I can't not.
Yeah, you're coming. I'm coming for you. I know what's in there. You're like the owl. The
Where's
Tootsie
that
Pop
chew?
owl.
Because I am so hungry.
I know this episode was a terrible idea. I have Jenna's making baked potatoes at home, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to Panda Express.
Oh, see, I just got a text that said I have a surprise for you for dinner waiting at home.
Oh,
shoot.
I'm so
okay. Well,
excited.
give us your good, and we'll get the fuck out of here. Do you
My
have a good?
good?
Yeah.
I said my good.
Yeah, he said
What is it?
already.
I said Skittles or Grooves.
Oh, I forgot. I thought his good was eating an entire package of something. He's like, that's a good. That's
Anything that I can consume in it. So anything.
a food. So like
Brown
eating
sugar.
any food. Bowl of brown sugar.
a bowl of brown sugar.
Next, dip your ribs
With some
in
heavy
it.
whipping cream.
Dude, if you dip your
Oh,
ribs in it,
God.
the sauce doesn't get it.
That's my family snack. It's called strawberry Romanoff, and you dip a strawberry in whipping cream and then brown sugar.
You guys are doing it wrong. You should need to do sour cream. Have you done that?
I have done that.
So strawberry sour cream, brown sugar is really good.
See?
Sour
knows
cream
what's
is so underappreciated. Have you ever put sour cream in pancakes? Fuck the milk. Get the milk out of there.
You've told me about this.
And
I
then you
remember
use
this.
sour cream instead of milk.
Oh, nice.
And they come out and they're flatter and thinner. They're more crepe-like. And then they've got just that tiny bit of sour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Have you done it with cream cheese?
We haven't done it with cream cheese, but we've also done it with Greek yogurt.
Greek yogurt?
Greek yogurt
Some Greek
pancakes.
yogurt just tastes like sour cream.
Yep.
It's like the same flavor.
Yep, we got lemon. Check this. We do lemon Greek yogurt instead of milk, and then we make like a berry compote, like a mixed berry, just like frozen berries and sugar and water, and then you just put that over the top.
And then you sit down on your couch, grab your
No,
controller.
you sit down
and
at
you
your
just
computer and you
eat
just
and-
nosh. Pancakes are my favorite gaming snack. I fucking love pancakes.
Oh, but I don't
You
have
gave
time
me
for the
crap
fork.
for eating pizza,
I
and
don't
you're
have
eating
time-
pancakes
Yeah,
while you
extra-
play video
extra
games.
syrup.
I don't
want
have time
syrup.
for the fork, though. I just pick it
The
up.
mouse just sticks to your hand. You can't even.
My reaction time is dope.
You imagine eating a stack of pancakes without your hands? Just eating.
Reach down,
Have to
take a
pre-cut
bite.
'em.
Can't stop. Can't stop. The wall's closing in.
I gotta tell, my nephew pitched a fit at breakfast the other morning because he wanted to eat his toast flat side first. Not instead of eating it
Kids
from
are
the
so
corner.
stupid sometimes.
And he was like, his mom was like, "Whoa, you can't do that!" And he's like, "No!" He's like, wanted to do it so bad.
Take a bite out of the middle of it.
I'm eating it this way, Mom.
Kids are so insane. They do stuff and you're like, this doesn't make sense. But I don't know. They don't understand why. They just.
Okay, that does it for us this week.
That's how you
We
eat
are
your
so
burritos.
hungry.
That's how you eat your burritos. You,
Yes.
you don't even, can't even
I'm
talk.
sorry. What is wrong with flat side first?
Wait. Like
So
you
you have toast with jam on it, and you have the jam like against your nose.
Well, no, you just have to have a big mouth.
You have to have a toast-sized mouth.
Because if you bite out the corner,
Your mouth has to be a diameter of 5 inches,
or your lips just protrude, so it's like
like a horse. Why can't you just eat your bread?
I'm
like
sorry,
a horse?
is your mouth flat? I thought it was like a C shape.
and then your tongue comes out and kind of looks
When
around
you
it.
take a bite out of something, what shape does it leave? Because mine makes like a C. Is-
You just pull it into your mouth with your tongue. That's how I eat now. I hold the food in front of me and then pull it into my mouth slowly with my tongue. That's how I eat a burger. That's how I eat a burrito. Like a dog drinking water. That's how I fucking eat my food. Are we ever going to get out of here? No. Guys, the episode's over. Get out of
What
here.
kind of podcast is this?
I don't know.
It's the Three Big Gamer Show. Thanks for listening.
See y'all next time.
See you next time. Check us out on Patreon or whatever. I'm JD logging off.
This is Peterson going AFK.
This is Trent going to eat some pancakes.
Hey, Skylar, thanks for the outro music, bro.
Peterson Productions. Oh, yeah.
Guys, the episode's over. Get out of here.